Vivek, do you really think bringing Chris on the honeymoon with Nikki is really a good idea? We already have you and Avril to cause drama. We don't need a lazy rendition of Family Guy coming along with us on the trip.
I can't leave him here alone. Remember that couch that ate that girl alive? Well, I'm afraid that his bed may do the same thing.
Vivek, that bed cost $4,000, and don't even think about how much I had to spend on decorating. He threw up on half of it. I may make all of that money up in 2 minutes, but
Oh, for crying out loud, I can hear you. Just because I'm sad and lonely and I may or may not have put on a few pounds doesn't mean my hearing went with it. Come in and say that stuff to my face.
Trust me, I would if I could. But if I showed the camera what you even look like, it would automatically get this video demonetized. You don't even have any energy to put clothes on.
Hey, don't blame me. I don't know what's in that food you're giving me. I could literally be eating poison.
oh, Chrissy, if we even were to feed you poison, it would just turn into more fat. Even without it, your days are still very limited.
No way. I'll make it to 100. You know, I'll bet $100 that'll happen. Oh, and put another 50 on the presidency if you could.
Not to grind your gears, but New Jersey is more likely to secede and become an independent country before you even get within a few inches of the presidency. I'm sorry, Chris.
His gears stopped working years ago, and after Nikki left him, well...
God, I really do need help, do I?
Damn it, Vivek. I told you that was a guarantee. Stop forcing me to participate in these unwinnable bets.
You're the one who always agrees to them.
Can you come help me out of bed? I scheduled an appointment with my doctor the other day, and it's in 1 hour from now. If you don't mind, I'll also need your help with a few other things as well.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not changing his diaper.
Think about the bigger picture, Vivek. Like, literally, he is so big he wouldn't fit on camera.
Fuck you!
So, you are seriously suggesting to me that Chris was so fat and enabled that you had to rent an entire van to get him here today?
I wish we were kidding around with you, Doc, but he's been locked up in that room for the past 2 weeks. The only time he gets up, you know what? I'm slightly concerned that he may not know how to walk anymore.
Dear Lord, I may have to get him his own custom-made wheelchair. Vivek, what was the root of Chris's problems?
I don't know. He's always been a loyal friend, but he is known for having really terrible opinions. And a part of me has wondered if he peaked in elementary school, and that ego has never faded away. He thinks he can throw everyone around like a football, when I'm not even sure if he can even make his left arm twitch anymore.
Those are all very concerning assumptions and self-diagnoses I may have to take a look at, but I should really talk to the man himself. Did you think he woke up by now?
I'm very worried. Every time the guy goes to sleep, a part of me thinks one day he may not wake up at all. You don't want to think about something like that, but God, I'm going to get emotional.
Chris is in good hands, Ron. You can check my reviews. Ignore all of the liberals and leftists. Their comments are very obvious. If it sounds like a kindergartner or they have an anime profile picture, it gives it away.
Dude, half of the people who watch our videos have anime profile pictures.
Oh well, if I cared, you would be able to tell. Anyway, I would like to speak to Chris now. Can I presume he is in my office?
After a long trip, and especially after paying off the world's strongest man, we got him in there. Chris was so heavy that we had to squeeze him through the window because it looked like the dude was about to pass out. I was surprised Chris didn't throw up the Taco Bell we fed him for breakfast. So if your office is a mess, well, good luck.
Okay, this isn't a productive use of my time. Do any of you want to join me? Maybe give your friend comfort in this time of uncertainty?
Yes.
No.
I don't know when you two became so stupid. Maybe this was done for laughs. I don't know. You can't trick me. Now, if you excuse me, I have a patient to attend to.
What a fucking party pooper. Boring.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, bro.
Oh, dear God, Chris. It's been a while, hasn't it? What happened?
I only saw you just 2 months ago. You know, when you said that my campaign was a source of good, but only for the weight I lost?
Yes, other than that it was a huge embarrassment. But now I don't know what to think is worse. Your massive failure of a campaign or your embarrassing embarrassing decision-making process. And my God, what is that smell?
Everything smells fine in here, Dr. Oz. Do I smell Nishane?
Well, you do. All I smell is either rotten tomatoes, a family of skunks, or a fat man who forgot how to take a shower.
I'm not familiar with that. And just so you know, I know how to take a goddamn shower. I just don't have the time or energy to do that anymore.
Okay, before our next appointment, and do me a favor and have one of your friends take you in the backyard, or at least somewhere that is prone to taking massive sewage dumps.
Massive sewage dumps? I'm not sewage.
You are dressed up like a newborn baby. The fact you aren't in here stripped nude is a puzzling story I need to hear. But I'm not one of your countless bullies, Chris. Now tell me, what was the source of this sudden change of lifestyle?
You wouldn't understand, Dr. Oz. It's something that...
Did your girlfriend finally get around to dumping you? God, how could I be so stupid? Of course this was going to happen.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean, of course this was going to happen? Would you mind repeating yourself, Doc?
Do I have to? Anyway, I'm sorry about Nikki, Chris, but I am sure someone who doesn't have any love for themselves will find love for you. Could I suggest a few names?
What the fuck are you...
I'm sure someone like Rachel Ray would love a man like you in her life. If you don't mind eating dog food, you'll be the perfect fit.
See, you don't get it. I want Nikki back, not some dried up talk show host.
Chris, I could easily go into a whole spiel about love, redemption, and relationships, but that's when I recalled I wasn't a therapist, I'm a doctor.
Can you just get the nurse in here?
We don't need to run any preliminary tests on you, not because the nurses are too horrified to be anywhere close to you, but it's due to the fact we don't have to. After much experience, I can diagnose you with depression and obesity.
Good thinking, Lincoln.
So how could I ignore all the feelings I have?
Now that was very embarrassing. The press is going to slaughter me with questions about this. It's going to be all over X tomorrow.
Just call it Twitter, please. And second, of all, I pre-assumed you were already familiar with the likes of embarrassment, and do I have to continue?
If you did, I would cry. So no thank you. I already did that when I woke up today, and I plan on saving my tears like Ariana Grande says for later.
Jesus Christ, can I also diagnose you with no future in comedy?
No, but you can diagnose me as burnt toast.
Excuse me?
Chris, wow, it's been a while. You have really changed, haven't you?
You can cut the crap, Nikki. I know I'm in a little bit of a rough patch right now, but you're the one who did this to me. Right, Doc?
Again, I am not a relationship therapist, but I will say that ever since this apparent breakup, Chris's life has been going downhill. I'm not saying this as a reason for you to get back together. I could care less, but he'd be lucky to survive another year. Someone should call my 600-pound life, really.
That isn't necessary, Mr. Oz.
It's Dr. Oz.
Okay, and who asked for your opinion?
Ooh. A room full of everyone who asked.
Chris, you need to get me out of your life. Out of your mind, even. I have already moved on with someone. Someone that better fits my needs, and someone that can love me for me. Why are you so hung up about this type of shit?
It wasn't shit to me, Nikki. I mean, I may have some left on my ass that my good friend has to clean off, but that kind of shit is the kind I like. You could smear it all over my face and I'd jump for joy. Oh, wait, I can't.
Chris, it's over. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. This hurts me. It really hurts every fiber and cell in my body. I still love you. There, I said it, but I'm still trying to move on. I found someone new, but it's not that simple.
Your failing campaign. Nikki, I have to advise you to see your own doctor because you are either insane or you are at a high risk of catching autism.
You can't catch that.
That's fake news.
I'm sorry, but I have to go see someone. I am sorry, Chris.
No, wait. You are making a huge mistake, and you'll regret this for the rest of your life. I'm telling you this right now. If you walk away right now, you'll never see me again. This will be the last time you even get a chance to get back what we had before.
It's over. I'm sorry, Christopher.